Hey there, Absolutely Gospel Music fans. We are here with Joseph Habedank.
Hey everybody.
Is that right?
How'd you say it?
Habedank.
You nailed it. You
Okay.
actually nailed it.
Just
yeah.
check it.
It was awesome. After all these years, you still don't know how to say my name.
Well, I do, but I was doing it for you.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, come on, you know how to do that.
So, it has been a while since we've talked.
It has, yeah. We've missed going to the awards every year. Of course, you've had them online, and I get to watch via my chair, which is always fun.
Yeah, but it's not the
It's
same.
not the same.
You don't get to sing there that way either.
No, I don't. Well, maybe you think you'll do them again in person one day?
Yeah, we hope to do it next year.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I look forward to that.
It's just people were so scared to get out,
Oh, yeah.
and I can't afford to do it without an audience. So,
I understand.
all right. Anyway, beyond that, speaking of the awards program, you did win a couple of awards, didn't you?
I think so, yeah. I'm trying to remember what I won this year. Was it male vocalist and
Songwriter, artist.
songwriter artist? Wow.
I didn't even know you wrote songs.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, in fact, I think you were the first award show to ever give me a songwriter award.
Wow.
Thank you so much. It's
Well,
always such
it's
an
our
honor.
privilege.
And I love getting to write these songs, and I love Absolutely Gospel. Love the Unthank family. I'm just so grateful.
Well, thank you very much.
Very encouraging.
It's been a tough couple of years, and it seems like soloists are always harder to book than groups anyway. How's it been for you?
If I'm being completely honest, I am busier now than I was in 2019.
Wow.
And I think the reason for that is because last year we lost about 50 dates, but most of them carried over to this year. But we already had a bunch of concerts already booked this year. So I, for whatever reason, it must just be the Lord, crowds have been as great. And now in the last few weeks they've gone down a little because of the spike in the COVID again, unfortunately. But I have to say, we have been very blessed, and I am so thankful that I get to still sing and go out. And it's been a really overwhelming response to got a new record out, and so that's been a great thing to be able to watch that flourish and come to life.
Should have grabbed one of those when I was at your booth.
You should have.
Could have talked about it.
I'll give you one
Whoa, yeah, we're getting one.
for
Okay.
$15.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. I give you one. No, I'll give you one. I'll tease you.
Listen, you have to watch when you do that, because people will watch this and they'll say, "You gave him a CD.
Give me
Can
one.
I get one?"
Yeah. Everybody want one.
No, that's his price for this interview.
That's right. Wait, you're supposed to be paying me. No, I'm kidding.
No, this is valuable.
This is valuable. It's
Yes.
for exposure, right?
Yes, that's
Right.
it. You used to sing with a pretty popular group, Gold City, was it, or something?
Yeah, close. At least you got my name right. Yeah, I sang with the Perrys for 10 years and was there from 2003 to 2013. And I started out as the baritone and became the lead singer about 2 or 3 years into it. And of course, everybody knows my journey, how I came off the road and got some help for addiction that I was going through. And it's been an amazing journey to watch kind of how God has built my solo ministry from my testimony and my brokenness, and so that's been a big honor to
Gave you
help.
a real testimony.
Yeah, and it's been great to be able to help other people that have loved ones that are struggling with addiction or alcoholism and whatever you're going through. I think it's just nice to know that singers are normal people, and we mess up just like you do. We're all broken. We all need a Savior. Lindsay always says if we weren't broken, Jesus would have never went to the cross.
That's true.
So we're so
True.
grateful.
Not everybody has to be a heroin addict to do that.
It's exactly right. You can be addicted to anything. Right now, I'm currently addicted to Netflix.
Wow.
I'm streaming all the time. It's just, I told Lindsay I get so hooked on different things, but luckily it's a lot better than the former things
Well, that's good.
that have all
That's
passed away. Right?
Now, I was saying that because you were a soloist before you went to the Perrys, right?
I was. I sang with my family growing up in Ohio, the Sandlins, which is my mom's maiden name. And then when they kind of came off the road, I bought a car and I started driving around to sing as a soloist for about a year.
And you were like 16?
16 or 17,
Wow.
yep. And I never thought I'd be solo again just because it was so hard. And back in those days, soloists didn't really excel in our world. In fact, it's still very hard for soloists to excel. So I thought I'd either go with a group or start a group. And it was always the plan to go with a group and then see what happens. And so when I came off the road and went to treatment. God kind of birthed this solo thing out of I wouldn't say it definitely wasn't an accident, but it kind of happened because of what I walked through. And God gave me something to talk about and something I could share, and I feel like He's used it, and I'm so grateful for that.
Is it different this time as a soloist?
Yeah, oh, it's definitely different. I mean, I think I'm having more fun now than I ever have, just because I'm kind of a control freak in the sense that I like to be able to control my schedule and where I'm going, and that's always hard to admit, but that's just who I am. I'm very type A, and so as easy as some days with Tracy and Libby, that was a great experience for me to be able to meet so many of you out on the road and for you all to get to know me. But I do feel like in a lot of ways we've kind of rebuilt my ministry with a new fan base, kind of newer people, even younger, a lot of younger people. So it's pretty exciting too.
It is. And I noticed on your last CD, I did listen to it.
Oh, thank you. Oh, you didn't have it?
Oh, no.
Oh.
I said
one?
that.
You said you wanted a copy. Okay, anyway, scratch.
Well, it was one of your other ones.
Okay.
And you seem to have, it's not good to show me up.
Okay, sorry. I'll rein it in.
I'll have Chris edit that one.
Yeah.
You had gone a little further on the progressive side on some of your stuff than before. Your new album,
Talking about changes coming?
yeah.
Yeah, not on purpose. I think I just write songs, and I don't go into it going, I want it to be progressive. I just write from my heart, what God gives me, and then whatever comes out in production. There's been times when it was probably a little more edgy than what I envisioned, but there's a reason we're singing to a younger audience now, and that's because these younger kids are gravitating towards the message of these songs, because they're a little more in their lane, I guess you could say. But that's not to say I will ever abandon Southern gospel music. I'm not a contemporary artist, and to be honest with you, I feel like we've had an opportunity to go that route in the past, and just recently, and we just decided it was best to stick with. I don't have any desire to leave Southern gospel. I love this music, and I want to change it and make it the best it can be. And when I say change it, I still want conservative music like Mark Trammell and Greater Vision. I love those groups. Kingdom Heirs, I love those groups. But I also love Triumphant, Karen Peck, and I also want to, and Jason Crabb, I like to expand there's enough for everybody. We're all singing about the same Jesus, that's what it's all about.
That's right. So I will say this, that my wife and I are listening to Sirius.
Yeah.
Or
XM.
Yeah, whatever that station is.
Enlightened.
Yes, that's it.
Sorry for showing you up again. Cut.
I'd get used to it. It's but whenever you come on, we'll both say together, that's Joseph.
Oh.
You have a very distinctive quality to your voice that just, we know, it shows.
Thank you so much.
Usually
turn it off, right?
Not right at first.
You at least get a verse in?
She likes it.
She likes it. Hey, your mama's happy, everybody's happy, right?
Well, I didn't mean to cut down on that either.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, thank you. I always thought I had I never felt like I had a distinctive voice. I felt like I sounded just kind of vanilla. So it means a lot for you to say that.
Oh no, you're definitely not vanilla.
Okay, good.
Maybe butter pecan, but not
butter
vanilla.
Pecan. I'll take it. Rocky Road.
I may get in trouble with this, but this is my business, so I can say what I want. I think you're probably the #1 quality vocalist out there today.
Wow. Thank you so much.
And that don't come easy for me to say.
Thank you.
There's a lot of people out there that I think are great, and they're friends of mine. So,
thank you. And we're not even friends.
That's true.
He must really mean it. No. Thank you for saying that. I just love to sing, and I always try to get better as you get older. I'm not old. I'm 36, but as you get older,
that's old.
It is. You did feel like it was old when you were 36, probably.
I did. And now at 73, it don't seem so.
You're like, I wish I was 36 again. But I just try to do the best I can with what God's given me, and thank you for the kind words.
Well, if you could do me one favor.
Yes, sir.
See, because I sing too.
Yeah.
But your tracks are just a little too
Too high?
Yeah, could you, kind of
Lower them? Talk to Daywin. They'll put them in the bass key for you.
Yeah.
They are getting higher. Yeah, I need to lower it a little bit. It's like that's another thing. As you get older, your voice starts kind of you can't sing as high.
Exactly.
It becomes difficult.
Yeah. So I used to hit a G, and now I'm hitting that E flat. So.
It actually hits an E. It's just flat. Showing him up again. Okay.
Man.
Sorry.
My wife's sitting over there. You agree he's losing favor in your eyes too?
I'm probably not going to win any awards next
That's
year.
a possibility.
After this.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, you've been through a lot, and so many people look at you on the stage, and you're happy, and you're just full of energy, and they don't think you go through anything. So you touched a little bit on it with the things you went through, but share how you catch a cold, you stub your toe, you do.
Yeah, I mean, I had the life of Riley. Really, I was living my dream and singing with the Perrys, and everything was going good, writing #1 songs and winning awards, and then got hooked on hydrocodone, oxycodone, and became a drug addict, and was going up on stage singing high as a kite, and I had to take 2 or 3 pills just to get up and sing, otherwise I'd get sick, And the Perrys finally had to ask me to resign, and I appreciate them allowing me to resign rather than firing me, but they asked me to resign. I stepped down and went and got help.
That had to be difficult.
It was, it was very, it was my dream to sing, and I thought I was done, I was completely done. And for whatever reason, God chose to give me a second chance, and I think the reason is that God loves giving people second chances. I think He loves the prodigal. When you look at Luke 16, you look at the Father and how He welcomes home His Son. It's such a perfect picture of Christ and how He welcomes us home, and you're never too far gone for God to His mercy and His grace to reach you. And I've been clean for almost 9 years now, 8.5 years. I think it's 3,050 some days today that I've been clean and sober. And but yeah, I mean, I go through things just like you do. I get down this last couple years. I know a lot of you have had a tough year. We have too. I mean, it's brutal when you don't get to do. And then, like last year, we came off the road for 3 or 4 months, and that's hard because this is what I love so much. And there was honestly a time where I was like, I wonder if we'll ever be able to go out and sing again. And it just didn't look good. And there's still days where if you watch the news long enough, you get depressed, man. You're like, man, this thing's never going away, and how are we ever going to have a big crowd again? And but God, it still sits on the throne. He's faithful. He's in control, and we have to rest in that. That's all we can do.
That's right. So, well, it's been a good interview. I've enjoyed it.
It's my honor, Deon. Thank you so much.
My privilege.
Thank you.
Until next time, hopefully you'll be watching after this interview. But anyway.
Probably not.
Until next time.